Wilds of Eldraine is out, but how do we draft all these spicy new cards? What archetypes will emerge as we start with week 1 of this brand new set?
Hello, everybody. 4-star here. I'm a local Iowa player and a draft junkie. Popping in here to kind of give everyone a brief primer on what's new in the set, what's brought back, and what kind of archetypes you're looking for to try and draft this new set as you go forward. So get a little head started on it today, but hopefully this will help you get off to a running start when you start to draft on Arena here over the next week.
Fair enough. So, 4-star, what are some of the fundamentals here in this set that we need to cover?
You bet. So first of all, really just want to go over the mechanics of the new set. Abilities, keywords on certain cards. For those of you who've been drafting forever like I have, some of these are going to be a blast from the past. And then, of course, we've got some newer ones that Wizards just launched. So first things first, I guess we'll just get into it. Adventures. If you have an example here as well. Adventures is basically just a split card, as you can see here, that has two parts to it. The first half is most of the time a spell that will generate some sort of effect. Assuming that it resolves, it'll go on an adventure. It'll end up in an adventure zone. You'll have a token to keep it off to the side. And then at any point later in the game, you can choose to play the other half. When the other half is resolving, it comes in as either a creature, enchantment in this case, or whatever it is. You don't have to play it for the adventure. You can just play the adventure. It's decided based on the game, depending on when you want to play it. Some of these cards, as you can see here, have some devastating effects on the tail end, and some of them have some pretty good effects just straight up on the adventure. The next thing would be bargain. This is a new one. Keyword bargain effectively means on a spell, you'll have a keyword bargain at the bottom. What that means is that when you cast the spell, you can just have the spell resolve as it says on the card, or if you pay the bargain cost, which is you may sacrifice an artifact, an enchantment, or a token, any kind of token. And if you do that as part of casting the spell, it generates an additional effect. In this case, if you cast it without bargain, it deals 3 damage to a target attacking your blocking critter. If you do bargain it, it destroys it outright. Actually powers up the spell. But again, bargain is a may. You're not forced to do it, just only if you feel like doing it in the game. Moving on next, food tokens. Takes about 5 seconds for that. You guys all know what food is. They generate a food token that can be sacrificed for 3 life if you pay 2 mana, or you can sacrifice the token for value, which will probably do quite a lot in this limited set. The next thing, which might take a little bit longer, are the rolls. This is a little bit confusing and overwhelming when you look at it to begin with, because there's so many of them. But the rolls are basically just aura tokens that are attached to creatures. They can attach to themselves, or they can attach to any other creature in play, including your opponents, which a lot of people don't realize. Each roll each creature can only have one roll at a time. So if you happen to have a roll put on a creature and it gets another roll, if you sacrifice the roll of your choice and the other one stays on it. Each creature can have a roll by each player, though. So each player can only have one roll at a time, if that's the easiest way to look at it.
So we think of this somewhat like Dungeons and Dragons. You get to be one class at a time. You can be a sorcerer, or wicked. Okay, fair enough.
100%. But it can have a roll from your opponent and a roll from you. But if you wanted to replace the roll or just sacrifice the roll at any time, then it just falls off. And then the creature is what it is. On this instance, this 3/3 comes in with a curse token on it, which makes it a base power 1/1 lifelinker for 3 mana. Not that impressive, but if you're in black-white, which we'll get into later, if you're able to remove the roll entirely, it jumps to a 3/3, which makes it a lot better rate. 3/3 for 3 lifelink, which is pretty good.
So combining these like cursed rolls with bargaining is fantastic, potentially.
Which is kind of what the black-white deck is built to do, correct. And there's other instances where it comes up as well, but this is kind of what the black-white deck is looking to do. As far as the rolls go themselves, I believe there are 7. Yes, 7 of them. So just briefly, what all of them do, they'll probably have little sheets with it as well, but once you start to play with them, you'll know what they all do. The first one is called Young Hero. Basically is an aura that says whenever this creature attacks, if its toughness is 3 or less, you put a +1/+1 counter on it. pretty slick. The next one, Wicked. It gives the creature +1/+1, and whenever that aura, the Wicked aura, is put into the graveyard, each opponent loses a life. Won't come up with each opponent because we're not playing Commander here, but the next one, Monster. The creature gets +1/+1 and trample. Standard green thing to do. Sorcerer gets +1/+1, and whenever the creature attacks, you scry one, which could have some implications with other card interactions. The next one, Cursed. Enchanted creature has a base power 1/1. Just like we went over with the white guy there, it basically starts out smaller. You can also curse your opponent's creatures to shrink them down to a base power 1/1. The next one, Royal. The creature gets +1/+1 and ward 1. So ward, again, really quick. It basically has a shield on it. So whenever you target it with a spell, this spell is countered unless you pay the 1 colorless mana. Can add up over time or tax your opponent's mana. And the last one, Virtuous. Creature gets +1/+1 for each enchantment you control. This is the one I think could be insanely good. This set is all about auras, creatures, the green-white deck, black-white deck, or just stacking rolls all over the place. Your creature can get very large very quick.
Fair
so
enough.
Those are basically the rolls, and those are the new mechanics and the old mechanics. So just so you have, if you look at a card, so you know what it can do and you know the effect of the new keyword or returning keyword.
Fair enough. Fair enough. Anything else we need as a basic draft primer? Or are we ready to crack some packs?
Outside of that, just lastly, for us going into the actual draft archetypes itself, this is going to be one of the first drafts that we're doing here. So just going over the basic archetypes based on just going over the spoilers so far. Blue-white. A lot of the cards are built around a tempo-based tapping matters like effect. So evasive critters and tapping things for value. Black-blue, Dimir. Fairies are back. We don't know specifically how good or fast they are going to be, but that is what the Dimir cards are trying to do. Fairies for value, reducing cost, things like that. Black-red, Rakdos. It is Rat Token City. This, I think, is going to be one of the more popular draft archetypes to begin with. It basically makes a whole bunch of 1/1 rat tokens that can't block, and you can quickly overwhelm your opponent with these 1/1 rat tokens, or you have plenty of fodder to sacrifice for bargain or whatever else you want to try. Red-green, Gruul. Creatures power 4 or more matter. You're basically casting gigantic dinosaurs and got things of that nature, and you get better effects if their power is 4 or greater, drawing cards, getting power bonuses, whatever you think. Green-white, Selesnya, auras, rolls matter, enchantments all over the place. The creatures get bonuses, you get reduced costs, draw cards, all kinds of stuff based on enchantments. Black-white, Orzhov, enchantments, dying, or bargain is kind of what you're doing in this format, as we went over earlier. And you're going to have a lot of auras lying around, rolls lying around that can be sacrificed for value, things like that. Golgari, it's a food deck. Black-green is always about food, making food tokens, sacrificing food tokens, generating value off of that. More of a grindy kind of deck. Blue-green Simic is ramping to 5. Ramping to spells that cost 5, things that have 5 power, a whole lot of things, tempting the beanstalk, things like that, where you draw cards and do things if it's 5 or more. Blue-red, old tale here, spells matter. Draw cards, deal damage, kill things. That's what blue-red does. And lastly, Boros is the one that I'm not 100% sure if it's going to be good or not, but Celebration, going back to the keyword we talked about before. Celebration is a keyword that says whenever 2 non-land permanents enter play on your turn, it generates an effect. Probably the easiest way to turn this on is a creature that generates a roll or makes a token of some sort. Is probably the easiest way to trigger this, but it might be hard to do repeatedly, so we'll see how that works out in red, white, or Boros. And that's basically all I have for a primer here, so if everyone else is ready, let's crack some packs, boys.
Absolutely. Celebration over here looking like it's the beginning of an improv skit, you know? Yes, and.
And, that's right.
Alrighty, we are rocking out Premier Draft. Let's do it.
Let's jump in.
See how long it takes for this fucker to fire.
On day one, as this thing just started, I would be embarrassed if it took longer than a minute, but
You never know. I think there's about 300 people in early access, so it's a question of how many of them are currently drafting and how many are still lining up to draft. And like
Sure.
we're in that first hour. So the first hour of early access for people who haven't messed with it before, like half of everybody is still just downloading the client because it's 7 gigabytes you got to download, and you only get to
Sure.
start downloading like 5 minutes in advance. So
Yep.
it's like I have a good internet connection, so we're up and running. But there are plenty of people that are still struggle busing, and that happens. That's
I
life.
retract the embarrassment comment. So please, everyone, download and try and get in and play, because the more the merrier here.
Oh man, right? I don't know. We'll see. If this doesn't fire, I'm gonna be astounded. I mean, it's the first hour. Usually you get a pretty decent showing in the first hour, but
Yeah.
seats deep waiting on the last two, and then waiting until everybody remembers they're at the table. You know?
And this is the long troll too, because once we get 8, then the last guy doesn't join in time, and then we requeue.
Yep. At least it goes faster the second time around, typically. But ugh.
You would think so, but yeah. Yep. Kind of happy I never really got into the comic collecting. Reading, yes. Yes.
Here we go. Let's do it.
Here we go.
There's one motherfucker. God damn it.
I didn't mean to foreshadow that as bad as I did, but okay.
There's always one
Come
motherfucker.
Come on. Let the dog out. Come back. You got 30 seconds.
We're so close. We just need one
Don't do it.
person.
Do it.
Yes.
Yes.
It was Nikolai Bolas. I'll remember you.
Thank you, Bolus.
Okay.
Okay. So, can't quite see. Okay, here we go. Just a battlefield. Okay, so we've got Curiosity, Adventures, Class Casket's fine. Curiosity is always pretty good. Generic removal spells is a general rule. In one of the first drafts I always end up playing red-green for some reason. Just cast big idiots and kill things and see how fast the format is. Roll tokens. Okay, so just at a first glance, Glass Casket is always pretty solid, but the red removal spell is kind of what I'm looking at right now. Instant speed, deal 5 for 4 mana sounds pretty amazing to me, and it still keeps us wide open for black-red, so
Sure.
that's probably where I'm going.
And in terms of Sentinels of Lost Lore, is this just a trap, or is this not quite tier 1?
4 for 3 is just solid rate in general, but it's going to be hard to catch your opponent with an adventure you really want to get rid of. So I'll take the removal spell in a vacuum. So.
Oh, we have a shifted card in here. Okay.
Oh, okay.
I'd forgotten about this card.
Okay. Kismet's fine. Whatever. Destroy, make a token.
Yeah.
5/4 menace. 5/4 menace, and that could be pretty saucy. That's the leader in the clubhouse. This Vanguard. Okay, so we've got a Disenchant and a 6/7 for 6. Hey, the Ravenous Lindworms have gone up in the world.
Right.
Other red cards here. The other one just makes it small. It's more of a red-white rat card as first strike on your turn. Not terrible. The red card down there makes a treasure. Probably looking at the 2-headed hunter here. I think we're going to be able to snipe some people with the double striking ability, and just a 5/4 menace for 5 is, like I said, dinosaurs and kill stuff.
Fair. All right, we'll go this way.
Yeah, unless you have a fairy payoff, I'm not apt to get into blue right away, but we'll go. We have a lot of time shifted stuff over here, my lord. Great Oromancy, that is okay. Moving on. All right, this guy, mill 7, put a creature, enchantment, or land. Interesting. Okay, and a mana guy. Yeah, in red and green we like mana elves, and those gigantic warrior guys will probably wheel back. The removal spell below it, the Frantic Bolt, deals X+2. Okay, all right. Yeah, I'm probably gonna take the mana elf guy and probably not look back on this one. Hope there's at least 3 or 4 cards that we have a shot of wheeling again, and we're not necessarily committed to green yet. But there's nothing really red in this path that would really jump me. There's a gigantic guy food matter cards, but making food tokens might not matter too much. So.
Okay.
Yep. Okay. Green rares, we like this. A regrowth and a mana flare times 3.
Yep.
Probably not in the business I'm going to be in here. 7 mana is a lot for that.
This is very Gruul. This is very
It
Gruul.
is a solid bear for Gruul. Commune, not interested. Spider food, not interested. Ginger
Snap
Brute.
pick. Get him.
Here we are. Yeah. All right, rule for the house. We already discussed we do not have to take a Ginger Brute, but we might later. So we're probably going to take the Ranger here.
Yeah.
Just for it'll make sure that we don't flood out in the middle of the game, and I'm very interested in something like that. Another glass casket's going to reward somebody on our left, but that's fine.
It'll push him into white.
I haven't been impressed with the white cards beyond the caskets yet, so.
All right.
Okay.
Nope.
I'd have to double check to see how many critter types we're going to share, but probably not on that one. If it gave trample as well, I'd be a lot more interested. But
I think it'd be busted in a rat stack. Otherwise, no.
Correct, yeah. But at this point, we're not probably heading that direction yet. So, cast a spell opponent's turn. No, not doing fairy stuff. Not doing white stuff. Mana guy, done. Welcome to the team. That trick is going to be pretty good too, but I want a mana guy at that point. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, if we're in red-green, we're trying to get to big fat creatures, so that makes sense.
We're trying to ramp up to 3 and 4 mana, and that does it pretty well. And it's a 1/3, which is a lot more resilient than it was before. So,
alrighty.
Okay, the pack Menace. Okay, so this is
just a value.
Makes 4 power, which is not terrible. Hill Giant's fine. Not really interested in this guy. I think there's better rates for it. And then this is a rummage spell that makes an aura.
Yeah,
the other half of it.
Rummage aura.
Okay, yeah, probably looking at the pack here, just a solid body.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
Vampiric Rites. Good lord, all these time shifted cards. I forgot how much this gets shoved into this.
They're going to be all over the place. So, okay, we got another one of those running around. Another pack. Trick. Pay 1. The young hero is the one that pumps if it has a small toughness. That's probably not going to be triggering very often in our deck, but. And the food. The trick is good. So it's just a question if you want another bear. It's not legendary. So stacking them would be pretty appealing to me. So I'm leaning towards the 2/2, but the pack would also be a solid pick here as well.
I'm with either way, man.
Thoughts? I would probably try the 2/2 here. As a general rule, I think this format's going to be pretty fast, so I want to be a little bit more to the ground. Impact Tremors. Probably not. If you're making rats all over the place, again, black-red, that's probably the only place I could ever see that. Being insane. So the reach guy, we're not really filtering mana. We're not going to be splashing at this point. So yeah, probably just taking the pack here.
Well, we managed to get 2 of each already. That's pretty decent.
We did. And it seems to be that no one's in red, or at least not in our way directly. So we can probably solidify the red next pack. All right. Solid body. Food token, 2/3 makes a roll next to it.
Royal roll.
And the +1/+1 in ward, 3 mana, 2/3, and it can pump itself, so it's a 3/4 for 3.
No, it has another target creature. Can't get itself.
Another one. Okay, yeah. So 3/2 for 3 is fine. Yeah, it's fine. Was the thief? He makes a treasure. Probably not going to be playing it, but we can put it in our pile for the time being.
Color cut?
Color cut. I mean, we could go after the crow guy just on the off chance we open something we want to splash, because we're not probably playing either one, so maybe the Scarecrow is a better call here.
Yeah, let's do Scarecrow in the dark.
Yeah.
We don't know if we're going to need it.
Mm-hmm. So this guy will 2/4 for, was it 4 mana?
2/4 for 4 that gets food when you cast big dumb spells.
And it's 4. Fine. Commune, probably not. Maybe this is best of 1, so we're not going to be boarding this, so it's fine. Yeah, just whatever. We are in garbage time of pack 1.
Yep.
I'm not necessarily. There we go. Trick came back. Great. I'm not necessarily in the camp of main decking artifact enchantment removal, but excuse me. Okay, let's look at the Vanguard. Green white wants a million of those, but we're not necessarily in that world. Ground Seal is not playable,
Nope.
and the rare is nowhere near where we're at. So it's not blue creatures.
Yeah, it's just a weak pack for us.
Yeah, it's a week in general. I mean, we can just play another bear. The catapult untaps when you cast instants and sorceries. Probably going to be doing a lot more damage each turn by just casting a generic idiot. I'm not happy about this, but we're just probably taking the Edgewall pack here.
Yeah, I'm with you.
The next pack is just better. I'm not really impressed with the 3/1 trample. There's going to be a lot of 1/1s running around, and I don't really want to have more than 3 or 4 tricks in my deck that I have to waste to try and save a 3/1. So
I mean, frankly, it's just a really weak pack too.
it's weak in general. So okay. I'm not going to be casting the other half of it. Stab Wound is something I would highly consider splashing. This, for those of you who have not drafted or played Stab Wound before, this card is bonkers. It literally, as long as you don't kill the creature that it is on, it sits there forever and drains your opponent out. So that Scarecrow guy might actually come into play here. So I think I'm probably taking a Stab Wound in the dark, and probably just splashing it.
Fair. We should be able to get another Scarecrow late.
Mm-hmm. So, enchantment, no.
Man, we are cut hard.
We are, yeah. Somebody probably opened one of the pinging dragons. That would be a reason to go into red. At this point, because we have the wound, I'm probably looking at the Prophetic Prism down at the bottom.
Are we sure we don't want to?
Really there.
We don't want to grab a candy grapple and just start pushing into black potentially.
We could potentially. I still like some of the green cards, but if we can wheel this prism, the grapple is the pick. But I'm not 100% sure if we can wheel the prism. But so if you want to spec on the grapple, go ahead.
I'm specking. I think we wheel.
All right. Yeah, go ahead. Okay. Yep, there's another grapple, and if they keep coming, we could easily get out of this and get back into black-red. Like I said, our red is pretty solid. Not really that impressed with the green guy here as well. So, yep, grapple it is. Here we go.
Specking hard.
Yeah, I mean, if we can backdoor into black-red, I'm not going to be upset about that.
Yeah, we don't have a ton in green.
Yeah.
Of course, then we get things like this. Motherfucker.
So, but like I said, that's still playable, and we can still splash and everything. So, yep, probably back online with that, and then hopefully we can wheel a prism or another mana fixer.
Are we sure we don't want to grab just like a Scream Puff and go after it, or a Hamlet Glutton? I don't know.
The tracker seems pretty sick, but how many 4 base power guys are we going to have straight up? Probably not. Just take the puff here. Puff, the black puff.
Got
it. There you go. Yep. All right. Raid Bombardment. A very much rat card, if you've got it. The cut in here is probably where I want to be here. Any removal spell is probably where you want to be. And it's red, so yep, let's do that.
I'm going to move these out of the way for now.
Yep. You have to be willing to be able to pivot, ladies and gentlemen. Every now and then, someone opens a dragon and cuts off your main color.
For real. Of course, then sometimes you get this shit too.
Yeah, I have no idea why that guy is still there. But this guy, the Ruiner up top has a base ability even if we don't play the adventure.
Yeah, we can splash into green with the Scarecrow regardless.
Yeah, I would play it straight up, and if the splash works, great.
That's fair.
Yep, I like that 5/4 menace guy. So bring on another one. The spear guard down at the bottom is going to be a staple in the black-red rat deck. It's kind of a glorified hunted witness, but it makes a rat instead. So But in this kind of deck, I think I'm still in the market for a 5/4 menace that can double strike one of our other menace guys.
Fair.
Now our curve is pretty set at the top end, so we're going to be trying to go low here as often as we can.
Thankfully, we got some early removal. That'll help.
Grapples are going to pay off here as well, but yeah, you don't want to get stuck with 5s in your hand. All right, so now that guy will probably only ever trigger off of our auras, but still a bear, which is not terrible. The catapult will be able to trigger a few times, but not 100%. I would just probably take the wicked visitor, and just take another bear here. Cards not terrible. What does the apple do? It threatens.
Yeah.
Okay, and then you can sack it to drain them. All right, that sounds pretty good. Someone plays a 6/6 and we just get them.
Color cut here.
Yeah, Torment of Golem was pretty insane in the last set, but this is not Torment of Golem.
Right.
Warlock, probably not. That is a way to color fix. The Dragon Mantle actually isn't terrible. It replaces itself, and if we randomly get like a Ginger Brute or something small and evasive, you can actually go pretty wide with it. And that guy wields, so that's not terrible. All right. What are we getting here? Okay.
That's not that great. Yeah, it's not that great.
No,
here.
attacks, returns lands. Not really interested. Fairy fencing.
Even if we don't have a fairy, still seems good.
It kills things, right? Yeah, it kills things fine. And we could potentially wheel Ginger Brute or something of that. Compulsion is on the... Oh, man. People are going to go deep on that. We hope LSV's in this draft.
Fair.
He would windmill slam that. He likes to draw cards. Yep. No, fairy fencing is great. As a general rule, like I said, if it kills something, put it in your deck.
We have 1 3-drop, so we definitely need 3 drops. I think that's the biggest part of this pack for curve purposes.
Yep.
Okay. Another red-green.
Yeah.
God damn it.
But that card's kind of... I'm not really the biggest fan of. Trainee, first strike, can make rats. Daredevil, 4/2, and can pump. It's not terrible. 2/1 that makes a rat when it dies. Not really interested.
No, not when it dies, just when it enters. Oh. It's an ETB.
Oh, when it enters, it makes a rat?
Yeah, and then it gets +1/+1 counters. Yep. Oh. Where are we going? We got about 5 seconds.
We can take the vermin. The 2/1, that's fine.
All right.
Kind of backdoor ratting here. Cheeky mouse. We just want to say casting cheeky house mouse here. All right, so the tower is a shock.
That can bargain into a 3.
That can bargain into a bolt. That's fine.
Yeah. And we have 4 or 5 ways to make little rats that we can use with it.
We do.
So that seems reasonable.
And we also have a potential blowout play of threatening your guy and then bargaining it away.
Ooh.
Which would be pretty funny too later in the game. So
yeah, we haven't gotten to... I didn't even think about that. That's a beautiful little treason wombo combo.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah. Threaten and throw it at you.
Look at that, just for LSV, another one.
I know. Man, he go deep on that there. Yeah, but no, that being able to bargain for one mana instant speed sounds pretty appealing with what we're doing here. In this case, speaking of bargain, the 1/1 that makes a rat is pretty good, but with the Dragon Mantle, the Ginger Brute has the potential to do a lot more damage because you can make it not blockable unless they have haste, and then max pump it with the Dragon Mantle and potentially chip them for 6 or 7 damage unblockable. So I'm probably taking Ginger Brute here.
I like having a 1-drop like that. Yeah, that makes sense.
Oh yeah. So
do we think the Ginger Brute would wheel if we grab the Spear Guard?
I don't personally, but I guess that's just my first take on it, that people will figure out the Ginger Brute's there. Speaking of which, what's up? Rat out, -1/-1, make a rat. Not that impressed. Bruiser, not really. What in the Grim Search? Nope, not interested in that. Probably just brooding again here. All right, what does this assassin do? Flash flyer? Sign me up.
Yeah,
Yep.
I was gonna say it looks good.
Yeah, yeah. You block one of our little guys, and then we pick off your big guy, and we have a flyer hanging around.
All right, so there were some payoffs for red green in pack 3, but
Yeah, there were a few, but we were getting cut really hard in pack 2. So
yeah.
Leyline, not a limited all-star. All right, so our creature count is probably 15. Yeah, probably just take the creature in general, unless you want a rare in your deck, which we don't, because we're not going to play it. So
I actually love this because
is probably fine.
We needed another 3-drop.
Yeah, it fills out the curve. Yeah. That land, just for folks' knowledge, is one of the better man lands we've seen in a while. It is not Lumbering Falls; it's way better.
Yeah, hitting for 8 power is pretty good.
It's pretty silly. Pretty silly. Ginger, you were right. It wheeled. I will take as many of those as we've got. And there's another 3 if we feel like lowering the curve a little bit. Nobody's taking compulsion. That's insulting.
No LSV in this fucking draft.
No LSV. They're all still here. Sugar Rush. Okay. Yep. Not terrible. Not terrible. I have a feeling Menace is going to be pretty good in this format. A lot of the tokens don't block and things like that, so Menace is going to be able to sneak by a lot of chip damage.
All right.
And we need to keep a stab wound gain win counter somewhere on here as well. All right. So creature count, I think, is 16? 17. We added the other one. Curve. Probably not playing the Whisper. Didn't at the 4. Didn't look that impressive on that. I do like the Threaten trick to have in the deck just to go wide on them. The removal spells are fine. Excuse me. The Ranger, how many 4 power guys do we have in our deck? 3?
1, 2.
Oh, never mind. We have
3,
them
4,
at 3, so we have
5. Yeah, 5 total.
5. Oh, all right. So that's fine. If it was 3, I would probably be cutting those bears. They're just probably worse. The Wicked Visitor is, I think, as 1 shot to trigger. Probably not the biggest fan of that. Removal spells in general are good. 2 more cuts. The Dragon Mantle Ginger Brute combo seems too good to cut to me, but I'm willing to hear an argument for cutting the Dragon Mantle.
I would actually debate cutting 1 Ginger Brute, but that's
1 Ginger Brute. Yeah. And realistically, our curve really stops at 5, so I still probably want 17 land. We don't have any way to really cheat on that as well. So yeah, I would probably cut odd Ginger Brute, and then we're looking for one last cut here.
These all seem great.
Mm-hmm.
I'm fine with all this. We're not splashing, so is this decent as a double striker?
Probably the worst bear that we have. Yeah, so I'd probably cut that. Yep, that looks pretty good to me. Thoughts?
Yeah, good. I like it. Right. I like it. I think that's a decent black-red, slant into not an ideal rat deck, obviously, but we didn't really have a single rare that mattered, and we got cut hard out of green, so we did what we did.
But we're doing this for science.
Right.
Speed of the format. And that's priority number 1. Whenever any new draft format comes out, you have to assess how fast the format is, because the card valuations will change quickly.
Lands and spells, baby.
Lands and spells, that's fine. Yep.
Came here to do one thing and one thing only. Smack.
Cast things and attack you. Yep.
Oh, that's a little combo not with this one, but with the 3-drop one, you can...
That's a pretty good time shifter there. Utopia Sprawl.
Jesus Christ.
All right.
Okay.
cast a bear and go. Like, unfortunately, folks, like the bonus sheet can create some pretty annoying game states that you're not ever going to really play around. So
Jesus.
I've lost to Primal Command out of nowhere and Time Warp. I don't know if I like the bonus sheet that much, but it's part of the format, so get used to it.
Is the bonus sheet part
Hopefully
of Explorer?
you get to do it. Yeah, more or less.
Like it's in Historic, but is it in Explorer?
I'm not 100% sure. I will yield to the Explorer guy on this one, but not 100% sure. Modern playable for sure. Okay, so this is just a generic 2/2 here, right?
Yeah. Do we just tempo it or do we give a shit?
Well, like the Hunter can double strike, correct?
Yeah.
So I would attack and I would cast the Brute first here. Attack with both and see if he offers the trade. Unless you want to just play Brute and then kill it straight up, we can do that as well.
Well, if we swing with just this, we don't swing the Brute. Like, we just swing this. Yeah. If they block, we can double strike it, and then
double strike it and play Ginger post combat. Yeah, that would work as well.
It's not super ideal, but at the same time,
odds are he's going to block. This is a generic bear, so him blocking is almost 100%. So interesting. All right, that's fine. Cast our guy, and if he's not blocking with it, is there any text on this guy?
Nothing Sage? That matters.
Okay.
Yeah, it's all ETB.
Yeah, and the grapple's an instant, right?
Yep.
Then pass. Yep.
Yeah.
Good to go.
We'll get our Edgewall pack up and running here shortly.
Yes, sir.
All right, Mr. Metronome. Let's see what you got. I don't think we care.
Okay. Nope. We'll take 2.
We are the aggro.
The second land. Can we move my window a little up to the left? Oh God, that is the rare that is one of the 10s in the format.
So we'll bargain it and kill it.
Yes, we have to kill it. So yeah, that card is silly. Yeah. Goodbye, Ginger Baby.
Hardly knew you.
Hardly knew ye. Yeah, you must kill that card on sight.
Good God.
Because it makes them base power 4/4. So if you randomly put like a roll onto it, it becomes a 5/5 flyer.
Oh God!
Immediately, it's pretty silly. So
don't. God damn it!
Oh no! Well, all right. So we have to kill him before that comes into effect. Okay. At least we know what we're doing now.
NBD, homie. NBD.
No big deal. No big deal. Draft a bomb. Draft every card that reanimates your bomb. Sound strategy.
Ramp with Utopia Sprawl.
And ramp with the Sprawl. Yeah. Everything's coming up Metro here, but that's okay. Our deck's not terrible. And we have removal spells. We have a lot of things that deal 4 damage.
Oh, God. That's a problem. All right.
I thought that said gynecologist for a second. I'm like, what? Okay.
Go ahead and swing. I will block.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Everything goes? Is it just these 2 go and we leave the rat back?
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Okay.
I think we do it like this.
Yeah. Yep.
Well.
Yep. This has to remove that, otherwise that would have been a make your own angel, which is pretty silly.
Yeah. Build a Baneslayer is not where I want to be in life.
Build a Baneslayer. Okay.
Why would you play this over that? Interesting.
He probably wants to be able to. I'm not sure why.
They're probably just
protection.
I was gonna say, yeah, they're probably just playing for protection with like royal treatment or some shit.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
All right. We have another way to kill it. That's fine. All right.
Swing Edgewall, I guess.
Yeah. Well, I mean, the Edgewall really doesn't do much here. He just eats it. So I probably just play our 5-drop here and pass. Is there any reason that we would need to? Well, I mean, the Frenzy does 4 damage, right? So there's outside of the X spell, there's no reason to play our land.
Yep.
So nope. Go ahead and go.
I miss Ginger Brute.
Yeah, I know, right?
Jesus. Okay.
Ooh.
This is a
Okay.
really good deck. Got it. Got it.
Yes, I agree. But I mean, if we kill off his 4/4 again, I mean, we're still playing off the top of the deck. That's fine. Okay. Yep, this 3/3. All right, death to the flyer, and we probably just play both here.
Okay, do we hold this back so that way when we play this, we have a chance at discarding and drawing it?
But we don't have a way to actually trigger it yet, right? And outside of the mantle, which already replaces itself, there's no way to get our guy to 4 power, right?
So just push it in?
I would play it, yeah.
We can't exactly swing with what we have profitably.
No. This is just to clog up the board here.
Well, mantle looks really good right now, at least.
Better. The green land, is that an edge wall in up there?
Fuck yeah.
Hey! And it replaces itself. Yep, here we go. I would probably put it on the menace guy here. Yep.
Immediately trust. I know.
Fail.
God damn it.
Punish.
Okay.
All right. So, but yeah, we can still play that. Pump up, and then this guy rummages when he attacks. Correct.
First of all, now we hit combat. We could discard the brute and just try again, or do we want to go with the brute and just get after it?
Well, I mean, the brute's going to be doing way more damage over the course of a game, I think, than finding a generic spell off the top. So I think we're doing the brute thing. Yep, and we can activate it with the black. Yep, and then crunch with the brute and the pack.
I guess we can wait.
Yeah, that's fine.
Let's force it. Yeah. There we go.
Yep. And we pump once, get both. Yep. And here we go. All right. Now we're back to staring at each other. The edge wall in. What does the green land do at the top here again?
Return adventure from
you can
graveyard
return
to
an
hand.
adventure card. Okay.
Okay. Fuck. Okay.
Oh no, that's terrible. Okay, maybe he doesn't realize what it does. That's pretty good too. Yeah,
so
I think definitely jam.
They're gonna crack this so that they can get this.
But he cracks it. But can he crack it, get it back, and then play the Archon again in the same turn?
Yes, because he'll crack on it and stuff.
Then hold the fencing and just brute attack him here. I think.
Because it's okay with one more mana off the top, they can.
Okay, so he can't do it yet.
Yeah, but if they draw a land off the top, they get there.
There.
That's all they needed. Oh no, they can't because they have Utopia. They have Utopia. They can. Never mind. Okay, it's just Ginger Brute.
Yeah. All right. Yep. So brute and attack. Yep. That Archon has to die.
We've killed it twice. We're about to kill it a third time.
We've killed it twice.
All right, Edge Wallet. God, this deck was... Wow, they didn't even see it. Holy shit, they didn't see it.
Is it sorcery speed? I don't know if he knows that.
Nope, okay. I think they straight up don't know it. Ooh, okay. I think we do this.
No, the fencing is just a -X spell on our deck, correct?
Yeah.
Okay, yep. Fun. No, steal it, bash him for 6, puts him to 5. This puts him to 2. So he's dead on the next turn unless he can clear our board out. Yep. Hiya. Kerchunk. Yay, threaten. That card's good.
Better than I thought it was, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Do we just pop it?
It's sorcery speed or anytime?
Anytime.
I'll wait. Why not? Wait. We'll send him a message.
They still aren't popping the in. That's wild to me.
I don't know if they know what it does, which is odd. They draft a lot. All right. Make him lose 3.
Oh, now they're going for it. Okay.
Oh, okay.
I don't know. Maybe they got stoned before they played.
Perhaps, or like it just wasn't illuminated or something. I don't know.
What you gonna do? None of your stuff has haste, and you've got no way to stop what comes next.
And you were at 2.
I'm popping on end step, no?
Oh yeah, 100%. Yep, all right. Yep. You lose 3 life.
Now that they've sealed their fate.
Yeah, that's right.
Literally, they have no way out at this point.
Yep, nope. So,
we'll take that first dub. Thank you very much. Ginger Brute. Wow. You know, it feels very on flavor as a ginger to win with Ginger Brute for my first match.
it is, isn't it? Yeah. It's fine. Yeah,
okay, I guess
that Acolyte is really good.
Yes, this is amazing. I guess this is their
that card
one.
Is wonderful.
Like, this is the one card that is their one potential out. Oh, no, come on. There's no way they got one out on one. One for one.
What did they drew, like a fight spell? Nope. Okay.
Yes.
All right.
Like, they draw a fight spell and killing that thing.
That's right. Can we minimize my window up on the top left just a little bit? It's obscuring the... Where's that? My end?
Yep. That's not actually on my end.
Then never mind. Cool. All right. Yeah, I wasn't able to see his lands, but no. Yep. All right. So that's one in the books. Opponent had a busted rare, but we killed it a lot.
A lot? And we were ready to kill it a third time. Damn it.
and Ginger Brute, chalk one to the good for that card. That card is very good.
Making me wonder if we want...
so hard.
Like, do we want the third Ginger Brute?
I might even want to put the third one back in there.
Right.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see how this game goes.
Like Dragon Mantle. Okay. Yeah, Dragon Mantle and Ginger Brute, though. What a combo.
Oh, I know. Like as soon as I said, all right, looks like we're doing the rat thing. Okay.
Let's Dragon Mantle it.
Not high on my priority list.
No. All right.
Red green.
What you got? We'll probably end up with a candy grapple on whatever they play next.
That's good. Yeah, that's very good for us. You did not have a bear there. So I really didn't want to waste a grapple on a bear.
Nope, we'll waste
treasure.
On it.
That's fine.
We'll hit a giant with it.
Yeah. Ramp into like a 4-drop 3/3.
Then we can grapple it and respond with a 4/2. Push into edge wall and then mantle the last thing and get going.
And do a mantle on a menace creature and go ham.
I'm not killing that with removal. Or do they miss the land drop and just have to play whatever they can here and put them?
If they miss the land drop, that's outstanding.
Right.
I think they might have.
They're certainly considering a lot. We'll put it that way.
Yeah.
The bestest doggo.
The bestest doggo.
A dog that brings a rat.
Oh, yeah.
All right, Zontic, what you got? Okay, just a bear. Do we?
I think we kill bear, yeah. Yep.
Tempo playtime?
Yep, tempo play, because we're casting a 4/2 that I don't want to trade off for
a bear.
That.
Yeah, fair.
We have enough lands. Stop drawing them now, please. There's land number 4.
All right, in comes their 4/3 probably.
Yeah. Which is fine, because then we can aggressively... He will trade it for our 4/2, and then we can slam our menace creature.
Look at the artwork on this. This is just wild.
Yeah, I know, right? It's like... Pygmy Tinkerbell.
I love Wilds of Eldraine, man. The artwork is just fucking nuts. It's exactly what I want.
Where the wild things are. Yep, absolutely. Okay, celebration thing. Yeah, we'll attack. We'll offer a trade. That's fine. Our guy's generic. Yours is also generic. But you lose the race.
What you want to do?
He's hovering like he wants to block. That's fine. Edge wall.
Worth noting, Edgewall fits in like 3 archetypes, right? It's got the rats thing, it's got the celebration thing, and then it just happens to be decent value. So this is a pretty high pick, typically, I assume.
It looks like it's a pretty good card that'll span a few archetypes, but so far I've been impressed with it. Just being menace in general, I think is going to be good in this format.
Now this Dragon Mantle, my guess is it's going to go on this rat, just so we can trade up if they swing. But they're not going to swing.
Well, depending on what he does with that.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll see what happens. He plays like a 4 or 5 drop, we'll spend our turn fairy fencing it off. If not, if he gets aggressive with the attack, we can put it on the edge wall to create bad blocks on the way back, or just chunk him for damage. But
do I care?
no, nope. We will take, our menace threat is worth way more. So nope, I'll take damage. That's fine.
Yep.
This is a great turn for us. Okay, yep. So let's play the Dragon Mantle on the pack. See what we draw. Okay, yep. Swamp, -3/-3, the giant. Yep. And then attack.
You don't want to go with like a 2-headed hunter potentially on combat.
There's a chance that he'll double block it, but I think I just want the clean attack here. So yeah, I would rather take a straight chunk for 7 and then be able to do it on the next turn. So yeah, so I would fencing his 4/3 right now and then attack with everything.
We're not worried at all about the scenario in which they come back with a bomb on the next play, or just something big we can't get out of the way.
I'm not because the bomb would have to block.
Okay,
So,
I'm playing a mountain though, not a swamp here, so we can max our mountains
sure,
in case we draw another.
Just in case we draw another one on the next turn. Yeah. Yep. Nope. I will take the guaranteed play of it dying this turn.
Everything goes.
Yep. Everything goes. We are Value Village. Everything must go.
Yeah, I was like, they get their rat, but it doesn't help the celebration.
But his rat cannot block.
Right.
So
and that doesn't
our
help
menace threat is very good. And now if he casts a bomb, he's forced to double block the pack, and we can max pump it and double strike to blow him out.
Fair. All right, Zontic, what you got? Who knows what they're doing?
Anything but a removal spell for our pack, but he's pointing at it, which is not good.
I mean, they may have a removal spell.
What I hate about Arena is that it always shows you what they're pausing and they're pointing at your thing.
I know. I mean, I somewhat appreciate it too, though, because like if you're playing paper and you need to read a card, that's also an indicator, right?
Yes. It is, yeah, but why is he holding priority?
Please tell me you're going to play another creature to double block. Please do that.
Yes, please do that, as long as we're asking for stuff.
Right.
Like, as long as we're asking for stuff, just explode your head so we can move on with our day. But does he have a throw spell here? He keeps clicking his guy and our guy.
It's a fight spell, almost certainly.
It's a fight spell, but most of the fights I don't think pump pre-fight, which means he'd be trading his 3/3 straight up, but I would, but...
I mean, I would in his position. Oh, Godric, okay. That's a weird choice. Okay.
All right, yeah. This is going to be good. All right. Crunch phase. Yep, just attack with everybody.
This is going to feel great.
This is going to feel great. Oh, baby, we love your way. All right, yep. All right, so we need to get up to 5 power here to make sure we first strike these out. So it really doesn't matter. This doesn't have trample, unfortunately, right? The 2-headed guy just gives double strike, not trample. Our 2-headed hunter in our hand.
Oh,
just double strike. Okay,
double strike.
Right. So it's irrelevant what mana we tap as long as we pump it to 5 first. Yep. Kaboom! I would like to double strike this and eat your guys.
Anyway, have a rat.
You, sir, have a rat that does not block.
And we've still got threats.
Absolutely. Okay. The card's not terrible, but it is terrible here because he still can't block this menace creature. All right, so we get more damage playing our 5/4 and then pumping for 3 here, right? So play it with all the swamps. Stupid auto tapper. Watch out, everyone out there in arena land. The auto tapper will lose you 2 out of every 20 games you play. So make sure you do it correctly. Yep, take 5. Go.
Good luck blocking both menace creatures.
Yep. Well, so far my theory that menace is good is holding up. Yay.
Oh yeah. Menace creatures plus removal.
I don't know. I don't think there's an out.
None that I'm seeing.
Yeah, cool art on the Witch Stalker though. I like that.
Mm-hmm.
That's a good card, but not good enough. As we can kill the Witch Stalker with swamps. We need to probably auto tap that, right? There we go. Yep. Boom. And yep, attack you. Then we can yep, pump that, pump that, pump that.
Boom.
Thanks for playing.
Get wrecked.
So far, so good.
All right, still a bronzy, doing it right.
Still bronzy, but we're moving up in the world.
Upper bronze, damn it.
Upper bronze.
Well, it'd be interesting to see if we can get a 7-0 on the first draft. Never actually.
That'd be not terrible considering this deck. I would have rated like a 5 maybe.
Right.
So. But hey, sometimes you have to win with a 5 to appreciate a 9, right? That's how that goes.
I've heard that, yeah. A few times.
Yeah. Lands and spells, yep, done.
Pretty good spells, too.
Oh, man, we might actually even get to rummage. We probably won't, but we'll be able to.
But possibly.
Oh, Gingy, you showed up too late.
Maybe not. Maybe not. We can double strike or give it a little booster.
That's right. That's right. That's right. Tell me where they are. Eat me. All right. All right. So this Tangle Colony, if I remember correctly, whenever it can't block, but whenever it dies, he gets rats. So I think we just attack for 2 and then play our Daredevil straight up here, just 4/2 and tax the not blocking thing.
Fair.
Yeah. Next turn, if we draw a land, that's insane. If we don't draw land, we can Ginger Brute Mantle combo.
Well, we have this to help draw lands, and we have this to help draw lands, and they're doing a little. That's fine. Have fun with your Tangle Colony. We are faster.
Yeah, that's fine. It still doesn't block, right?
Okay, they have their 1 mana. Yep, Torch. I wondered.
Okay, sad face. Okay. Yep. Gingy. Mantle Gingy.
Give me a land.
Draw a mountain.
Not quite.
Oh, all right. Pump, attack. We're still winning.
Still ahead, but that was a critical land to miss. They had to have the 1 mana removal spell too.
Yeah, they did.
Still a hell of a rare.
It is.
Grabby Giant.
Okay,
come on, where's the land?
Oh no.
Swinging
we
off?
can still trade off. Like, I don't want to trade off like that, but I think we have to. So yeah, just we
missing
can
that
pump.
land.
Yeah, so if we pump Ginger Brute, it gets to 2, and we still trade that off. That's bad.
No, we can pump it to 3.
3. Yeah, all right, fine. Yeah, so let's attack with both, and we're gonna have to trade poorly, but it is what it is.
I mean, if I'm them, I'm not even blocking here. I'm just taking 5 because they win the math.
Yeah, 100%. But yeah, missing land 4 there is bad. But bail out. Yep, pump.
God, that was bad. All right.
That could have gone worse.
True. We have limited time to catch back up at this point, but we can do it.
We do. Yeah, we do. Yikes. Okay, all right. So I think
Tangled Colony, stab wound.
Yeah, correct. Yeah, but I think we probably don't offer the trade. Oh, I wouldn't attack. I would probably block that. So I would just stab wound the colony here and pass. Now, if he can get this stab wound off by throwing it at us, we lose, but we were going to lose to that anyway. So, yep, go. Stab wound is so good.
So good.
Okay.
All right, so Witch's Mark is really better than I thought it was going to be.
It's not terrible. Yeah, just it's a tormenting voice that pumps one of your guys, which is not terrible. Yeah, block the 4/2. He makes a food that's irrelevant, and we draw land 4 or we die.
Yep.
We draw land 4 and 5. We're actually in not terrible shape.
Jesus.
Do you not realize that thing had haste? Okay. We can kill the monstrosity. Whatever the heck that thing in the middle is. Minstrosity.
Minstrosity.
Yeah, that one. Minstrosity. Yeah. So yeah, we just kill that and pass. Yeah. Variance gets us. Okay.
Yeah, no fourth land.
Because if we were able to go like pack into cut in, like we win this game in a runaway.
Yep.
So.
Non-crescendo.
All right.
Okay.
You got it. You win.
I love what they pulled together, though. That is a really cool version.
Yeah. Yeah, that monstrosity isn't like a terrible bear.
Right.
Just a value 3/1. We've come a long way from generic Swift Cat or whatever the heck that thing was called.
Oh, yes.
3/1, no abilities. Okay.
I like it.
Sure, yeah. That's fine.
Land spells,
Yep.
2 removal. Deal.
Yeah. Cast a 4/2 and attack people. Alpine Grizzly for the win.
And an edge wall. All right.
Even better. Okay. All right. Yeah. See, this is our plan. Curve into guys and then attack.
This is pod racing.
This is pod racing.
I think we're waiting on this for a moment to see if they try to go.
I don't think we kill it yet. I don't think he can bargain for valued instant speed with too many cards that are not rares, so that's fine.
Let's take the 3.
But we do kill it though. I probably kill it here. Because we're going to be casting our guy next turn anyway, so we're not going to be killing whatever he plays as a follow-up, and we don't want to block with it, so we'll save more damage this way. Okay. That's a good combo. Yep, play a 4/2, and we are snap blocking this thing because it's going to grow a lot.
Oh my god, yeah, it is.
4/2. Don't tase me, bro.
Yeah. That is very decent.
That's
decent.
like the best. That's like a pretty good combo there at common.
That might be one of the best commons in the set. Like reanimation plus a roll. Reanimation plus roll. It auto triggers celebration. It grabs back your early drops. That seems.
And if you happen to reanimate that thing, it can grow into what a 6/3 before it's or a 5/4.
Yeah.
Before it's done growing. He can death touch it, so we'll block the 4/2.
Yeah, I'm not loving where we're at on this, but yeah,
it's not terrible. We still have a removal spell. So.
True. Next turn's Edgewall pack regardless, and then we'll probably have Ranger plus removal.
Maybe.
Really, it's just what the hell they have in hand at this point. Because this will get the Warehouse Tabby trigger. There we go. So they get another food token plus that. These monstrosities are really good. Oh my god, the intangible virtue.
His rats. All right, yep, pack.
Pack back.
Yep, and the frenzy does 5, correct?
Yep.
Okay. All right, we're okay. We block rats.
We're not that drunk. We're not.
That's right. All right. Man, if he animates these food tokens, they're going to be attacking his tutus.
All right.
That's fine. Our rat wasn't blocking anyway. Create a food token and a wicked. Okay.
Are we... What?
What?
They've got to have some trick here. There's no other reason to swing in.
I think I block anyway.
They're not head faking.
I mean,
though, right?
Like what kind of trick?
White.
+2/+2?
Maybe
outside of, but I think I mean, we're not attacking. I guess we could attack back. I don't know. For some reason, I say block, but maybe I'm wrong here.
Let's give it 2 points for this turn and see what they do.
Okay.
I think we can afford the 2 points right now because then we can have a frenzy. So if they do their trick, we just don't give a
Next
shit.
turn we have a frenzy up as well.
Yeah,
because it's 2 less if it's an attacker. So I think we probably just attack back and play our Borderland Ranger and hold up the frenzy when he attacks back.
Well, what about this? If we do the mantle, we get the trigger off Borderland if we pump once. And then we can discard one of these swamps.
And we can rummage?
Yeah.
Sure. Yeah. All right. Yeah, that's fine too. Yep. So.
Okay, this is like a whole lot of them pausing, as if they have something to do. Yeah. I guess they have food token, though.
So mantle the pack.
I can't imagine they have a 2-mana white removal spell that will, in fact, do something of relevance right now. Like, it's 2 mana. What the hell could they have?
Outside of, like, a blink? Going back through here, my common list.
Yeah, I think I could deal with a blink.
Yeah. All right. Yep. So pump it, attack, and rummage swamp away. Because the rat's not blocking, and he can't death touch the tabby.
Yep. And it's menace anyway.
Yeah. That was a good draw. All right. Maybe we can rummage our way out of this.
My guess is they're just going to crack. Okay. Cool.
That's fine. Okay. That was fine for us. Yep.
We'll do one more, and this will get rummaged out next turn, and we just have removal. So I feel okay about where we're at.
If we can untap and we're not completely like buried, I think we're in pretty good shape. Food tokens are not going to save him here. And the Wicked token is when it dies, we lose a life, right?
Yeah. +1/+1 and that.
Yep. That creature token. Okay, so that's what we're doing here. I think we offer a trade for the Death Touch tabby here, right?
Well, that prevents us from getting one more rummage in versus 1 point of damage. I think the card is worth more than the 1 point, potentially.
Sure. Okay. Yeah, that's fine. I just think he's going to be able to trigger that tabby more to make more rats, and the rats could swing the race back. But
ooh.
Okay. All right. So the wound, don't really want to put it on that yet. So I think we
pump once.
Grapple's the safer one here. Let's try and kill the hair first with the grapple. See if that resolves. Okay. All right. So he doesn't have good blocks here. So
that was the trick.
That was the trick. Okay.
Yep.
All right. So I think we just attack with both here, and then play our land and hold up a frenzy. Well, the frenzy costs 3, right? But we're not going to rummage any of this away anyway.
You don't want to rummage the swamp?
No, because if we pump, we can play it, and then the frenzy's on for 3 mana, right? So you can still pump once, we just won't rummage, but we're attacking with both regardless.
Well, they're going to swing with 2 creatures if we swing out, which means this will only cost 2.
Correct. Yeah, correct.
So I think we can rummage.
It costs 2 or 3?
Deals 5.
Is it reduced by 2 or 3?
Reduced by 1 for each.
Oh, for each creature. Okay. I misread it. Yeah, that's fine. Yep. So go ahead and rummage then. See, I'm learning as we go. Yep, there you go.
'Tis a process, right?
Rat. Yep, the rat doesn't block. That's fine. Go.
We can do this right now if we want also.
We can kill it now. There's no reason to, right? Because we want to kill whatever he puts the aura on.
Fair.
Which will probably be the hair. Yeah. So now we just get value out of it.
Ah, that's where that value is. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. That's fine. So kill the hair.
For fucking sure.
Yeah. All right.
They get another...
Terrible.
All right, I see what you mean, but we probably should have offered the trade. That's on me.
Well, but these rats, though, if they're not pumped up, we can block them indefinitely, so it's not the end of the world.
So many food tokens. Jesus. Yeah, we might have to keep the Edgewall pack back at this point.
Yep. Yeah. All right. Yep. So let's. Do we want a rummage out of this or not?
Target player loses 2 life? Holy shit.
Yeah. So we probably need to kill the witch here. Yeah. So yeah, probably just stab wound the witch. Sucks that it's going to hang around, but that's fine.
That's going to get us for 2 on the way out.
Yeah.
And then I don't think we can swing. I think we have to stay back.
Nope, we have to sit here. Yep. Oh, okay. Yep.
Are we playing this?
I think we probably play it, yeah. But any further lands are going to get rummaged away. But yep, go ahead and go.
Damn. All right.
Don't draw a removal spell.
For real. Okay, I see what you mean. This really got out of hand faster than I thought it would.
Yeah. If it wasn't for the... Okay, so, yep. So, Ranger on the tabby and that on a rat. Go. Don't hurt us.
That's fine.
That's fine. That is wonderfully fine.
Okay.
Just don't play another witch.
All right.
Don't play another witch. Okay. All right. The rats don't do us any help, so yep, just another pack. So, I was going to say, if we actually could potentially attack him here, but
it's
with the food
risky.
tokens, I still don't think it's smart.
Yeah, it's super risky.
I know he's got to have some other way to punch damage through, but as long as we keep drawing spells and he doesn't, I guess we'll be all right. But it was at least worth doing the math.
Yeah, agreed.
So, yeah. So, because this thing can chunk for 7 at will. This is 10, 11 damage. And now we can kill a rat. Okay, so now we can play this, bash him with our team, and hold up this to kill a rat if he tries to pump to kill us. So, yep. So attack and leave up a red and pump everything else. And the other pack here. The other pack too.
We sure that's not risky as all bloody hell?
It is, but I imagine in this deck he has bargain effects that will be able to deal damage to us. So I want to close the game out here.
Fair.
So pump twice. Because pumping twice here will deal 10. He'll go up to 9, and now he's still in death range on the next turn. If we don't attack with the extra pack here, the food will buy him a turn.
Fair.
So we're just so he has a turn to draw out of this. And this tower, what happens if we bargain it? We get an aura?
We get to scry.
No, it just deals 3, okay.
And we get to scry.
Okay. Scrying could matter. So we can always throw a rat.
Depends on what they have in hand.
Yeah, he drew a spell. It's just a matter of what it is.
What do they have? A lot of math getting done here.
Mm-hmm. All right, block. And see if he does anything. If we lose to like a drain spell, so be it. That's fine.
Leave it?
Yep, go to 1.
Are we torching on end step or are we just rolling? I think we're rolling.
I think we're rolling. Yeah, that's fine. Because we can always kill. Or all right, take his rat. Tap the swamps. We're not even going to throw it at him because we're just going to make him lose 3 life. So just play it and take it. Yeah. Take his rat. Beat him about the face with it.
Yeah.
And we also can gain 3 life out of this too. So if combat goes bad, we can always gain 3 life.
Fair. I mean, they have to have some kind of trick. I just don't know what it is. 1,
Well,
2,
I
3, 4,
mean,
5,
a
6,
pump,
7,
a pump
8.
trick doesn't do anything. If he has a sack effect, that's whatever. You're still dead. So take your rat.
So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8,
You're
9. We
attacking
can
for
pump
9.
once. Yeah, we pump once and
We
it's
don't have
10.
to pump at all because this is
Tempting.
worth 3 damage. So we'll just attack him. If he goes to 1, we can kill him on his upkeep. Now here's the thing: if he has some way to stay alive, 5. No, just attack. Yeah. If it goes wrong, we'll just gain 3 life.
Fair.
All right, let him go to 1. All right, set a stop on his upkeep. And we can do this on his upkeep, right? I just want to make sure.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay, good. Yep, on his upkeep, make him lose 3. Yep, that doesn't do anything. Die. Yay!
Part of me really wanted to just bargain their rat away to kill that, but like, no, let's
Yeah.
just win. Let's just win. Let's hit
Let's
that
just
third
win.
dub.
Let's just win. Yeah. All right, so yeah, Tabby, I didn't think he was going to be able to trigger it as much as he did, but and without intangible though, like that deck doesn't really do much because the rats just don't close the game fast enough.
Right.
But when they're 2/2, it's all right.
Yeah, when you get to Lingering Souls your rats, it feels pretty good.
It's okay.
Alrighty. Yeah.
Ginger Brute combo.
We did it. We
freaking did it.
Eat ginger,
Take
you brute.
Oh man. And against the green deck, this Ginger Brute's gonna do damage.
Wish these were all mountains almost. Oh well.
I know, right? All right. So so it's actually worth more damage just to pump the Ginger Brute this turn, right? With the adventure.
Yeah.
Yep. Then next turn we just start slamming stuff.
Gingy's coming to town, baby. Give me a mountain.
Gumdrop buttons. I'm gonna have fun on. Okay, what is that? Yeah, that's dying. So I think let's Dragon Mantle the Gingy, and then grapple that thing. Get out of here, mana ramp, idiot.
Wow, is that good for ramping?
Yeah, that card's insane.
Okay, good to know.
No, thank you. Get out of here.
Gingy's ready for you.
All right.
All
Let's
swamps,
draw some mountains,
unfortunately.
please. I know, right? Yeah, let's draw some mountains.
It's all right. We can go into Edgewall Pack if we need to and just slow things down a minute.
Yeah. Gingy's already done 5, and he's threatening to do more at will. So, just the fact that it's so hard to block that later in the game, Ginger Brute's okay.
So slow.
Our opponent is all right. Pack and bash your face. We have a plan. You're dirtling, and I don't think As Foretold is going to get to a point where it matters by the time he's dead.
I do not think so either.
So you have another turn where you're not doing anything? Cool.
That sure is a slow land.
That is a slow land. Yeah, killing that on site was high level play. That card doesn't do anything. All right, so how much damage can we do this turn? Play a 4/2.
And Candy grapple out that and then smack him in.
And grapple and then bash his face. That sounds like a plan to me. Yeah. And if he plays a random fatty, we can Ginger Brute past it and then stab wound the fatty.
Already a good game. Yeah.
You're out of here, babe. See you later.
You already know. All right.
You are the weakest link. Goodbye.
Tempo.
Your deck looked really cool, but we punish people for dirtling. Yeah, so this format, it looks like it's going to be on the faster side of Sears.
Yeah, red-black looks fast enough that it's going to force everybody else to go that route.
You have to respect it or have some sort of catch-up sweeper. And I don't think there's very many. There's a white one for 5. I don't think there's a pyroclasm effect. I'd have to look at the spoiler again, but Yeah, it's just really hard to keep up. And all the blue creatures only seem good to me if you're ahead. Like they're all X2s or like X3s, and that don't really block that well, and they don't trade off very well either. So
Yeah, I'm
blue
with you.
spells are really good, but yeah. Yeah. Well, hey, we're already back to kind of playing with house money. The 4-win threshold.
On a free account.
On a free account, absolutely. It's about the spirit of the thing. That's what it's
That's
about.
fair. All right.
This hand is like the first one I would consider throwing back, and we're on the play.
Yeah. It's
we
real
don't
awkward.
have any mana ramp. We don't have any mana ramp, which means we're drawing to 2 lands to do anything. This is really close, and the 2/2, and if we double strike it, we're not catching back up very fast. 17 lands, though. I don't know. This is about a coin flip to me. You?
Same. I mean, if we draw 2 lands, this hand's great. If we don't draw any more lands in the next few turns, we are so fucked. So.
Well. Mm-hmm. I have faith. Let's keep it.
We're on house money, damn it.
We are on house money. Makes you make bad decisions and throw away your profits. Against a blue deck? Okay. All right. Well, if we're not drawing lands, that's not the worst card to draw.
Yeah, we'll take
All right,
interaction.
now we need to draw lands, though. That fairy does what? Just a flying thing?
Can stun a creature.
Oh, okay. And this thing's locked down indefinitely? Gingy! Well, now we have a free grapple throw. That's fine.
Right.
Again, where I stand, blue has not impressed me so far.
Yeah.
Like, we're stumbling badly, and we've taken 2 damage. Gingy!
Fair.
Go! All right, Ginger Brute is a top 5 card for me right now.
Weirdly, yeah. I think it might actually just be that good.
Yeah. Oh, baby, we love your way. Okay, attack first, see if he taps his mana for any reason. All right.
I'm assuming there's a counter, right?
That's fine, because if he counters our pack, he's not countering our Powerpuff Girl.
Guess not. All
and
right.
If he doesn't have a counter spell, he's just dead.
Ah, the second color comes out to play.
That's fine. But he's so far behind now because he's taking 4 unblockable damage every turn.
Yeah. Yeah. Weirdly, this worked out despite the hard stumble at the beginning.
It did, yeah. And it was a pretty hard stumble, but that's why you don't want a lot of 5s in your deck if you can avoid it. But we're playing with the cards they passed us.
I suppose they already possibly hard stumbled as well because they missed out on that.
Possibly. I mean, like, yeah, he's never wanted that sprite to be like one of those pixies that can change mana colors before. That's a generic 3/3. That sounds okay. All right, so
Screen Puff after
we could
swing.
double strike, blow him out here, and then if he doesn't block, we could play a 5/4.
I'm in for that.
Puff. I think he blocks, right? So I think we just attack with the pack and see if he gives us the block.
I don't think the block will happen. I think we're just playing a 4/5.
Not now. Yeah. All right, cool. Deal damage, advance our board. Go.
And now nothing but tricks.
Yeah. So we draw a land, you die. You don't cast a spell that matters, you die. I like our position. I mean, he could Wrath, and we could die. But that's about the only card I think he can play to catch up.
I mean, even if there's a Wrath, we just play our 5/4 with Menace, and then if they play another
I mean, we're not dead. It's just like, this is how we could lose. That does not do it.
Interesting.
Scrying 1 doesn't mean anything.
Whoa. What?
Okay, that card, people were arguing about forever. So it basically just turns our guys into 1/1s. But
we can bargain.
We can bargain with it, which is also fine. If he kicks it, what we drew 3 cards? Is that what he did?
Yeah, so I think we're bargaining out a roll, right?
Stab wound's not terrible either. But so that's still a 1/1. We can still attack with it. I think we steal his 3/3 and just attack with the team, but make our Ginger Brute unblockable.
Fair.
Yeah. And this will put him in stab wound range.
Along with the apple? Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, they should just
they should
trade off
the puff. He blocks the puff and the rat.
Yeah, I guess not even the rat.
Or just that. That's also fine. All right, go.
I mean, part of me wanted to wait so that we could
stab wound game win counter.
Part of me wanted to wait to bargain with the apple, but at the same time, I think we're really about where we want to be regardless.
I kind of want this 3/3 in play because I want to stab wound it and watch him die slowly.
Yeah. Either way, I feel pretty confident we're going to get a W on this one.
Oh, yeah. No, like we are. That is.
Look at
that. Yes. Ginger root.
Gingy.
You're making our opponents play bad cards.
There's the cheeky house mouse.
Cheeky house mouse.
Oh, fuck
that card is a problem. Okay. All right, so we need to get him dead now.
That's okay. That's okay. We got lots of ways to do that.
Wait, hang on. We have a rat. What does this fencing do if we have a rat?
Nothing. It's a fairy thing.
A fairy? Oh, boo. Okay.
But
I got excited for a second.
Double strike's pretty good after we candy grapple to get rid of the roll token. So we candy grapple, get rid of that. So get rid of the cursed, kill that, smack through. If there's a double block, we double strike. We blow out the whole board. If they don't, then we can still double strike, put them to 2, and then stab wound on anything that lives, ends the game, as does the apple.
Okay. Apple puts him to 5. We could also fence it for 3. No, that's right. I like that. Yep. Okay. Yep. Grapple's very good too. Who knew?
Okay, so we can't sack theirs, but we can sack ours.
No, we can sack.
We can't sack theirs.
No, correct. Yeah. You have to control it, but we can sack Gingy though.
Well, we don't need to.
Does that change our math? No, because we can still sack Gingy for life later, right?
Yeah. Do we
and
just
this
do a
Dawn
stab?
of Hope makes a 1/1, right?
Yeah, 1/1 with life link.
And whenever he gains life.
I mean, do we just stab him?
Play our 5/5 here, or like our 5/4 and pass? Next turn we can remove 2 things. Yeah. Just play it and then pass. Yeah. Now, if we attack with the pack, no looting. He has to trade one of his 1/1s off, right?
Yeah.
Attack. Yeah, that's fine. Because we either get the scry guy out of there or get the house mouse, which is fine. Because that takes one more blocker off the board.
Yeah, we should have done this. Should have done this pre-combat. That's on me.
That's fine. Yep, we're okay. Because now he has no good attacks because he has to leave him back for the 2-headed. And he needs a 6th mana to start drawing cards with this Dawn of Hope. Card's very good though. Again, very okay. Yeah, that's going to die. All right, sack off the Gingy here because the Ranger still triggers. So now we get a rummage out of this, but I think we just play and we fence off the mouse, right?
Yeah.
And then attack with the 5/4, and then he's dead on our turn.
Yeah.
Yep.
I like keeping a Gingy around.
Oh yeah,
sometimes.
Because Gingy does damage.
Well, even if they blow up the entire board somehow, we can go Gingy, haste, stab wound something. You know what I mean?
Yep. Yep. All right. So we'll probably do that on the upkeep, but well, I guess we can do it now, right? Because it forces them to gain life at instant speed.
We have the win right here.
Yeah. So just do that first. I'm just trying to think if there's any way for him to counter the ability.
Maybe. We're going to learn today.
If there is, though. All right.
There we go. 5 W's. 5 W's.
Dubs. Moving on up to the bronze 2.
Oh, God. We're almost out of bronze.
We still suck, but we're better than you. All right. All right.
Chasing that 7 wins.
Chasing the 7 wins.
Story of my life.
All right. Is there any reason we want to put the 3rd Gingy in the main just before we go into this match?
I don't think so. I really like
the deck the way it is. Okay.
Yeah, I really like the composition. I think a 3rd, like multiple Ginger Brutes, sometimes good, but rarely. Whereas single one, very strong. And I
Okay.
think once we get to 3, we run the risk of getting multiple, and we're just sitting there with 1/1s while they play bigger threats, and we're not really reciprocating
Yeah.
in value.
Correct. Yeah. If we had more ways besides just the one dragon mantle to buff them, yeah, I understand. Don't blame you.
But I love having, like, I think straight up almost any deck I play is, if I see a Gingy Brood, I'm going to get one. You know what I mean?
Come on in. Come on
Yeah.
in.
Yeah, it's just good. It's just good. MTG Place. Man, I do not recognize a lot of these content creators. Oh, well. Gingy Brute, we're in.
Gingy, done.
Yeah. Gingy, Snap Pick with early removal and a good 3-drop and all the lands we want.
Yep, that's right.
Give me a Dragon Mantle off the top and let's go ham.
Absolutely. Ham sandwich. Like, Gingy just does 3 or 4 damage before they actually do anything about it. Yep. Mountain, bash your face.
Bolt you with a Brute.
And if you tap out for something irrelevant here, that's great for us. Bognaughty. Okay, that could be potentially a problem later, but not yet. So, all right. Yep. Swamp. Vermin. All right. So now we actually have a pretty good attack next turn because we have the assassin that can pick off this Bognaughty. No fairy.
Oh my god.
Fairy. What does that noble do? He can loot
and put counters on it. Is a problem.
Okay.
Is a problem.
Don't pump it this time. Don't pump it this time. Don't pump it this time. He did. Okay. Oh, baby. Okay. So we can kill both creatures here. We can. Well, let's see if he blocks first. So let's
swing
attack
all,
with everything.
Right?
Yeah. Swing all first. He probably won't block. All right, that was a great draw. Okay. So deal damage. Let's bargain. Throw the rat at the messenger. This worked. Oh, and it gets bigger. Bottom that and stab wound the heck out of that other idiot. All right. That worked out. Everything's coming up Millhouse.
Just looking at it like, what? Yeah.
Oh, no. It's a 2/4 generic. Okay. Land there was pretty bad. I don't really want to throw that away because the vermin gets bigger if we sack something, right?
Yeah.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Okay, so let's attack with the vermin and not the ginger because we can sack the ginger in the middle of combat to pump it.
Well, if we swing with the ginger and they block the ginger, we're trading Ginger Brute for that via Stingblade too. So I think we're fine with that. Oh, because you want to be able to do that. Okay, I get what you're saying.
Yeah, I want to see if he walks into it. And if not, we can sit back and flash that in the OT. Okay, that's fine. That's out of play. Go. Yep, Go ahead. I don't want him to be able to throw it later or remove the stab wound, so that was okay. It was worth the shot to do it. EOT, we get to flash in the flyer and start chunking him. So, yep,
do we flash the flyer? Okay.
Yeah. If he's not blocking, he either counters it or he starts to take 4 a turn.
Fair.
Yep. Untap, draw spells. That's a good one. All right, so we still have the same block play, but I have a feeling he has something to remove it. So let's do the unblockable thing on Gingy and attack with the flyer and Gingy. See what he does. If he takes it, slam 5/4. Wait, remand it? Okay. And when it enters the battle, okay. So he remanded it. And now he makes us discard.
That's pretty decent.
That's not bad, and it flies, which is not terrible either. So, but that's fine. Now we still have Oh, okay. Never mind. Kill it and attack for 7. That was a pretty good play, but we also draw good cards in our deck too. Grapple has been an MVP. Holy crap, that card's good.
Yeah.
Yep, and he's on air, I think. He's on air or he's on a bomb. That kind of counts. Not really.
I'd call it a bomb. It effectively cuts
It
us down to,
skies,
yeah,
but Gingy's gonna get him here.
eventually. We got a lot of turns left here. Unless we,
All
I
right, all
was
right.
hoping
So
we'd
yep,
top deck
so
a Dragon Mantle, but all right.
a mantle or like the threaten or anything. Yep. So there you go. Yep. Attack. You're at 2. Go.
You have, well, they scried 1 to the top, which means there's an answer for Gingerbread unless they're an idiot.
Unless they think they can race us, but they don't really have good
How?
attacks
I
here.
was like, how?
I don't know. Like I don't.
Oh my
Okay,
god,
so
what?
this is a cranial extraction for a
Yeah.
critter. So he exiles that and all copies of it.
Okay. Why
So
would you
what?
hit the Ginger Brute?
Because he wants to try and race us. That's why he put it there. Okay.
But you can only swing with one thing and not even that. Yeah.
I know. I don't get that. All right. It
There's
still
gotta
doesn't have
be.
haste. So here we go. Gingy coming in your kitchen. Gingy, Gingy, Gingy.
One more time, baby.
Head
you got?
explode. Coming in 5, 4, 3, 2. No, Gingy.
Not the gumdrop
We hardly knew
buttons.
you. Not the gumdrop. Oh wait, but that. So now he doesn't really have a good attack. Yeah, he does.
They can swing, but it's risky at this point. Very risky.
Okay, so he drew a lot of removal spells. We also have removal spells.
We also have another Ginger Brute.
We also have another Gingy.
Let's see.
Okay, so that's +2/+1. It doesn't do anything. So we just play it as a 4/2 here.
Yeah.
Yep. Go. Okay. Whenever he attack. Okay, so he's out. All right, so any removal spell wins now if he attacks. Gingy wins, removal spell wins, pump spell does not win. That's not great. Okay, go.
And they put it to the top, which means whatever they have is what they wanted. All right, well, that's, yeah.
All right, that's not terrible. And the sorcerer one scries, right?
Okay. Yep. Holy fuck.
Dog naughty.
Still doesn't have lifelink.
Yeah, it doesn't do anything, so. But now he gets to lock down a creature.
All right.
But it doesn't keep it locked down, right? You can do that multiple. No, just one time. All right, we'll take it. Ginger Brute.
Ginger Brute. Ginger Brute. Ah, yeah.
Or that. All right, so we have to. It doesn't matter. We just make him lose life, but we could try and steal something for value, like his flyer, right? No, wait, it's Ward 2? Yeah, steal
We got
his flyer. Yeah, all right. Bail out. Yes, we'll pay. Okay. We just want to win with your card in our hand on our side. Yeah, lose life. Thanks for playing.
That apple may be tempting.
Indeed. Yeah, you pumped it.
All right. Here we go.
Bog Naughties are pretty good. The blue cards, again, were not that impressive, but the black cards were. So, and that might have been my mistake on the stab wound attack. I just thought he was going to try and eat it with the other creature. Forgot about that. So, my fault.
Nah, I did too. The moment the dude blocked, I was like, ah, fuck, we forgot about stab wound.
Yeah. But, I mean, if we left the stab wound there, I think we probably win that game 2 turns earlier than we did. So, yeah, that was a mistake. Oh, well, we did it for science.
So. All I care about is that we got there and Gingy dealt like 8 damage.
Gingy dealt 8 damage. Gingy, yay, Gingy. Eat me. That's right.
Oh my god, I love it too because it just sits there and swings, and they're like, "I'm not wasting a removal on your 1-drop." And you're like, "You're gonna though."
Yeah,
you're gonna.
I play a lot of Hammer, so I've won a lot of games that I shouldn't have off Ginger Brute.
Oh, fair. That is the tier. Was it 1.5 or 1.25? I don't know if it's even tier 1. I can't tell, but it's close to tier 1. Ginger deck.
It's good when Hammer's around.
Fair.
Or when Tron is around rather. So, no black mana, gotta ship it. Hand's better.
But which do we?
So we're probably throwing back the. We want the curve out. So do you think we're gonna have the shock, or do you want to have the 4 mana removal spot? I think we throw the shock back, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Now if we draw a land, I'm going to look like an idiot, but I think that's still the right play. Yep,
We'll
okay.
be fine.
Yeah. Yeah, we drew the removal spell anyway, so. Uh-huh. All right. Swamp or whatever. That thing. I think we kill that now.
Yep.
It's a rare or uncommon, right? Yeah, kill it.
I kill that fairy on impact.
Mm-hmm.
Because they might have got like Ego Drains in the Nutty Fairy deck, in which case I don't want them playing Ego Drain. Oh, fuck. That's even worse. Okay.
Oh, that's the rat maker?
Yep, and I think we're just waiting, and we're Witch Stalker Frenzy.
What are the odds of the attacks with it, right? Like,
pretty
because
high.
we can kill it. Well, then we kill it with cut in, right?
You mean Witch Stalker Frenzy?
Yeah, that one.
Yeah, I think we just...
I think the attacks, I think we have to take that run because making a 2-1 doesn't do anything. So, yeah. And then we just pass and hope he attacks with it. And it still deals enough damage. Even if he takes the rat and pumps it, we still get it, right? Because it still deals 5.
Yeah,
okay.
As long as one creature swings here, we get Witch Stalker online.
Yeah. Are we that famous? Is he stream sniping? No. Okay, cool. All right. Don't save it.
I was going to say, we're not even streaming. This is just recorded.
I know, right? Yeah. Yeah, that was a running joke.
DeFore definitely is,
like,
though.
There's no way he'd play around that, right? Okay, cool. All right, we're okay. We're okay.
Give me my land off the top.
A land off the top would be pretty cool.
Yes.
There we go. I would like to pack. Counterspell. No. All right. We block rats, and we now block rats in perpetuity.
I was going to say, they'll have removal, and then we're just back and forth. Okay, maybe not.
Another one of those things. All right. And he does what again? 2/2. Okay, we lose life when fairies come in.
Yep.
Okay.
So this is the weird rat fae list.
Oh yeah. That's known as the Rat Rabble Master.
Rat Rabble. Yeah.
Rat Rabble.
I mean, that is a pack 1, pick 1, pack 2, pick 1, pack 3, pick 1, splash for it. Who gives a shit?
Yeah, that is one of my 7 10s.
Yep.
So, and he's in the 7 win game, so I understand why. Return my rat. Okay. And the cut in deals 5, right?
4.
Oh, boo. Okay. I think we still kill that and put a roll on our guy, right?
It's a little risky, given 2 cards still left, but it depends on how you want to play it.
I think we probably just try and use our mana here, because then the puff will actually be able to trade up with the 6/5 if he plays it. So I think we try and kill his duelist here. Yeah, and put the thing on our thing. Yeah. And now it's a 4/4. All right, play your 6/5.
And give me a land off the top, for the love of God.
Land off the top would be pretty cool, because then we can actually trade for it straight up. But
okay.
That's +2/+1, right? Not +2, but boo. Okay, so all right, so we still get an attack out of this. It's menace. Yeah, and then play our rat. Okay, not happy about this, but we're okay still.
We're not dead yet.
10, 11. It's 11 damage next turn with 2 pumps here.
Mm-hmm.
If he attacks us back, not quite.
Needed the land there for the screen puff. A
land there would have been pretty good. But another grapple is live off the top. We have outs, depending on what he plays here.
A lot of them, yeah.
But he has to play something else to actually be able to block this pack. This thing is just chunking him for 4 every turn. A grapple would probably be the best draw ever, because we could sack a rat. I think we take it all. We sack a rat, pump our vermin, and kill his 6/5 or whatever blocker he makes. So
fair. Let's see what they have. So far,
those flash 2/2s are pretty good.
I was gonna say, so far they've only had to play 4 spells and they're ahead.
Mm-hmm.
There's a
Okay.
little fairy
All right.
fence.
Well, that pumps that. So that blocks our rats. All right. So play our puff.
Smack up in that ass.
All right. And then do we attack with both here?
I think we just
If
have to say
if
they don't have removal.
If he removes the puff, we just die.
Yeah.
But if he doesn't remove the puff, we still die. Yep. So attack. Yep.
This at least puts
Attack
us
and hope
on.
he
We win.
yeah.
We win next
Hope-
turn if they
Yeah.
can't handle shit.
Yeah. If he doesn't kill the puff and we attack, I think we win because however he blocks, we just double pump the guy he doesn't block.
Fucking Scream Puff. God damn, they did Ghostbusters so hard. I love it.
Yeah. Yeah. Gotta
Demented
get some custom
Ghostbusters.
art on that. Yeah.
Right. I definitely want to get some custom like marshmallow art.
Yeah. 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 He's not a bad guy. He's a sailor. He's in New York. We get this guy laid. We won't have any problems.
Perfect. Swingsies.
I will snap block. No one ever puts him on the second pump trick. All right, our vermin gets bigger. Okay.
Occur.
Uh-huh.
I'm in for this.
Play something bad that you're just going to take the 4 damage from the vermin thinking you're not going to die, and we double pump it.
Hmm.
I guess I'm happy he's thinking about this.
Yeah, we'll see what they do.
That cauldron emoji at the top is messing me up. It looks so bad.
I know.
It's like one of those weird bad Halloween decorations where it's the light, but it just flickers back and forth. It's fire. Get it? Okay. All right. Okay. Good. I mean, do you think he blocks and trades here?
Well, we have this too, so.
Yeah. So attack with both and hope he doesn't block. I mean, we're going for it.
All right, DeFore. It's either your day or mine, baby. Let's go.
Oh, I didn't even realize who it was. I love him. He's funny. He has like really cool chill music at like 3 a.m. Double pump, try and kill you.
Do we do that or do we Sting Blade?
Well, what are the odds? Okay, so how many removal spells could he have for 2 mana as opposed to
Candy Grapple.
counter spells for 2 mana?
Candy Grapple. Fucking Candy Grapple. That's all it takes is 1 Candy Grapple and we lose. Or we do this and we keep playing. I don't know
Can
which.
he counter that for 2 mana?
Yeah, there's the Spell Stutter, but they could also counter both of these.
So it's safer just to kill that then. Okay, yeah. So all right, yeah. Go ahead and put him to 4, and then assassin the prodigy. Resolve, please. Okay. Grapple. Kill our 5/4.
Trying
And
to figure
still
out
die to our pump spells. Oh.
Okay.
Okay.
So that was the trick.
So now we can remove. Okay, so the double pump would have won.
Yeah. Yeah. It was something
but
neither
that's
of us
fine.
thought it
All right.
was.
All right. Yeah. So he can pump. He can remove a counter, but that puts it not lethal. So is he trying to draw a removal spell?
That's the question.
Because if he doesn't have a removal spell,
Yep.
okay, he's drawing for the removal spell. Well, that doesn't work now because we go to 1.
Yeah.
And I don't think there's pump we worry about. So if he attacks, we take it.
Yeah. I'm taking it
Because then
straight
we can
out.
split up the pumps next turn.
Yep.
Okay. All right. Land doesn't do anything right now. Because this game's going to end one way or the other next turn. Okay.
What you got? What you got?
Does that prodigy fly? I don't think so, right? It's
Nope.
not hovering.
It skulks.
So we win unless he has whatever. Just attack with both and pump whatever guy he doesn't block. Okay. So how many fairies does he have?
Not enough.
Pay 2? Pay 2?
We did.
Die?
Yep.
Yes.
7 wins. Boom.
Sorry, man. I really love your music. Sometimes you got to win with a 5. Am I right?
And
well done.
Now we're back to bronze 2 again. I don't know. That's the glitch. It keeps upgrading us to tier 2.
Bronze 2.
All right, let's get a screenshot of this fucker.
Yep. Ding dong. Ding dong, yo.
And that is how it's done. Huzzah.
All right.
All right, and there you have it, folks. First draft of the new set, and we ended up on red-black after a pivot off of red-green. We don't have to, worry too much about that. We got 7 wins regardless. Stay tuned. We'll post up to the community tab that little 7-0 screenshot for you. And in the meantime, check out our State of the Meta video for those of you who are ready to dive into constructed play. Thank you, Forrester, for taking the time, helping us out, getting us that 7 dubs to start.
You're welcome, guys. See you next time.